I've been there, unprepared for the storms and the tides that rise. I've realized one thing, how much I love you, and it hurts to see you cry. I believe we can make it through the winds of change. Make some sense of the pieces that we found. Oh no, oh no. And if you just hold on, I won't let you fall. I won't let you fall. No. We can make it through the storms and the winds of change.
Baby blue staring in the window pane, just counting drops of rain, wondering if she's got the guts to take it. Running down her dreams in a dirty dress, now her heart's a mess, praying she will find a way to make it. So keep on climbing, though the ground might shake. Just keep on reaching, though the limb might break. We've come this far, don't you be scared now, 'cause you can learn to fly on the way down. Searching for a sign in the night, even like a lonely string of lights that'll burn just long enough for you to see it. The road's been long and lonely and you feel like giving up. There's more keep on climbing, though the ground might shake. Just keep on reaching, though the limb might break. We've come this far, don't you be scared now, 'cause you can learn to fly.
Sure living in luxury, sweet luxury, called love. It's more precious than gold. It can't be bought, no, never could be sold. I got love, enough to share, that make me millionaire. When the kisses fall from everywhere, like riches on a millionaire.
Thanks for making me fighter. Made me learn a little bit faster. Made my skin a little bit thicker. Makes me that much smarter. Thanks for making me fighter. Never saw it coming. All of your backstabbing, just so you could cash in on a good thing before I realized your game. I heard you're going round playing the victim now. What don't even begin feeling I'm the one to blame, 'cause you took your own grave. After all of the fights and the lies, get you wanting to harm me, but that won't work anymore. No more. It's over. 'Cause if it wasn't for all of your torture, I wouldn't know how to breathe this way now and never back down. So I wanna say thank you, 'cause it makes me that much stronger. Makes me work a little bit harder. Makes me that much wiser. Thanks for making me a fighter. Made me learn a little bit faster. Made my skin a little bit thicker. Makes me that much smarter. Thanks for making me a fighter. How could this man I thought I know turn out to be unjust? So cruel. Could only see the good in you. Pretended not to see the truth. You tried to hide your lies, disguise yourself through living in denial, but in the end you'll see you won't stop me. I am a fighter. I'm a fighter. I ain't gon' stop. I ain't gon' stop. There is no turning back. I'm heading now. Makes me that much stronger. Makes me work a little bit harder. Makes me that much wiser. Thanks for making me a fighter. Made me learn a little bit faster. Made my skin a little bit thicker. Makes me that much smarter. Thanks for making me a fighter. Thought I would forget. Thought I remember. I remember. I remember. Thought I would forget. I remember. I remember. I remember. Makes me that much stronger. Makes me work a little bit harder. Makes me that much wiser. Thanks for making me a fighter. Made me learn a little bit faster. Made my skin a little bit thicker. Makes me that much smarter. Thanks for making me a fighter. Dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna
Had enough of this old world worry. Gonna trade my troubles for a crown. I will make my way across the fields of cotton and wade through muddy waters one last time. And in my dreams I come out clean when I reach the other side, west of where the sun sets, where rainbows never die. I've got one last thing to do, one more mile before I'm through, casting off these earthly chains. Oh, where there's no more pain. I will make my way across the fields of cotton and wade through muddy waters one last time. And in my dreams I come out clean when I reach the other side, west of where the sun sets, where rainbows never die.
Regardless of what anyone may think, I do not seek nor do I need any kind of fortune or fame. But as I tell my story, I want you to see my face. You see, someone told me when this started that I wasn't special. But in the eyes of justice, I don't have to be special because justice should be blind. My name is Lacey Danielle Lewis. I'm a 37-year-old single mother of 3 beautiful children, Aliana, Melania, and Alexandra. I may not accomplish much in this life or ever finish my plans that I start. But I vowed when God blessed me with those beautiful children that I would be a good mother. I would provide for them, protect them, and love them for the rest of my life. I'm not a perfect person, and I own up to my mistakes. I have been honest. I work hard. And I'm in disgust at what I have discovered on my last trip home to Mississippi. You see, if you come home and your car breaks down, even though you live in another state, you may be considered homeless. Because in the eyes of the family law court, another person's word takes precedent over your own or any evidence that may prove your innocence. I have been forced into this system that has disturbed me. I am continuously told to shut up, to serve my 6-month sentence being separated from my children, Aliana and Melania. But you see, 3 years ago, Child Protective Services and Family Law Court in West Virginia and Mississippi broke the law. And I was separated from my oldest child, Alexandra. She may be upset at this video, But she has to understand that we are only a few of the millions whose constitutional rights, whose civil rights, whose human rights, whose unalienable rights are being violated by a private organization and a family court system that is paid to take our children. Where I may be able to get my children back at the end of this 6-month battle in 2 separate counties now, that still leaves 500,000 children separated from their parents. He tells me that if I am silent, then I consent. As a Christian, as a woman, and as a mother, I cannot remain silent. I cannot take the advice of the judge and just shut up, because none of this is lawful. None of this is right in any sense of the words. My children were separated from me based on lies. They have been kept from me based on lies. And I am continuously running into the tricks of the system to keep us separated. My heart breaks being apart from my girls and not being able to care for them like God intended me to do. I can only imagine what the parents must feel that don't get to see their babies, that don't get to hold them twice a month for an hour at a time. Short of the good Lord taking them home, these have to be the hardest obstacles I have ever faced. I'm not guilty of the crimes that have been brought upon me. I have not been found guilty of those crimes. And I'm saddened that our country can hurt children even more than they're hurting us as parents and grandparents by keeping us separated from those that we love. I'm saddened that this is all happening for money. I am a single mother, and I will probably never accumulate wealth in the form of money. But God has made me rich beyond measure by granting me the amazing job of being their mother and bringing them into this world, which was not easy. My babies were born very tiny, and I was very scared during those first few weeks. But I'm even more terrified now at what our country has become when we place a price tag on a human life and revert ourselves back into slavery, back into the times that we fought so hard to overcome and to free the people from. I see in my research of these kangaroo courts that were begun by Adolf Hitler, and I read about them, and it scares me because that is what I have experienced in the family courts. No due process, no ethical practices, no evidence, and no crime that must be founded to separate a child from the people that they love, from people who love them. That turns the tables and makes child protective services and the family courts the abusers of our children. Because I assure you, my children may not know riches, but they have never been without love and protection and provisions that they need, no matter the struggles that I face, because any assistance to get me out is being spent on taking children away and placing money in people's pockets to lie and cheat and defraud our people. I cannot and I will not consent to anything that has went on in my case. And I will not consent to the crimes I am seeing happening around our country, around the world, and in a state that I love and have longed so much to be a part of. So forgive me for not being able to just be quiet when my babies scream out for me. And I want so bad to scream out for them from the top of the mountains and across the seas, because that is love. And to keep love from anyone is a terrible tragedy that no person should ever have to face, much less the innocence of our nation, the purity of a child that is not regarded as anything but money. I miss my girls, and all I want is for someone to hear my story and to see the injustice that has been done to me, so that the people who have committed it are not allowed to do it to anyone else. Because you see, where I may get Eliana and Melania back in the next few weeks, I don't get Alexandra. I don't get the past 4 years back with my child. The love that we shared, the bond that we had, the accomplishments that she is making, I am separated from. Not because I was a bad mother, but because she was worth more money being taken from me and allowed to be 1,000 miles away for money. And I'm so sad that people could be so selfish and so greedy that they would listen and believe lies to accomplish these goals. They ignore the truth and they slander our names. They humiliate us in a court of law while ignoring the written laws set before them. And they hurt innocent children that they swore to God to be the protectors of. And I'm sorry to my children if this embarrasses you or keeps us apart any longer. But as a Christian and as a mother, I must make people aware of the injustice and the slavery that is going on in our country, in our counties, with our people. Because avarice is the root to all evil, and it has taken hold of our people. It is hurting our nation. And yes, when pigs fly, will I ever shut up and allow anyone to harm my children or anyone else's children that I may be able to help? Alexandra Sloan, Aliana Grace, and Melania Jane Lewis, I want you to know how thankful I am for you and how proud I am of you and to be your mama, and for all of my other children that God sent to me through love. I miss you too, more than you could ever know. Until the day that we meet again, as the last picture says, tu me manquis. You are missing from me, and my heart will ache until the day I see your faces again. But may armor, Vincit, Omnia, may love conquer all, and the miles that separate us go away and bring us back together as a family, as we should be, as was meant to be, from the gift that God has given me to have all of you in my